What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of our statue review series. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at this insane statue of Zoro. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with the character, Zoro is the swordsman from the One Piece series and is a pivotal member of the Straw Hat crew. Now, this statue is made by ATT Studios, who have had a lot of other statues under their belt. And for this one in particular, they went crazy with the use of resin. You can see that they went with some insane movements to highlight the amount of power that Zoro currently has behind the attack that he's charging. Now, I will say, because of the heavy use of resin on this statue, it does make it a little bit more fragile in certain areas, so you definitely want to be careful with something like this. And with most ATT Studio statues, they do also tend to come with LEDs in them. Now, I will say that for the LEDs that they had gone with for the Zoro statue, I wasn't the biggest fan of them, only due to the fact that it seemed like with the LEDs on, it didn't really highlight the green properly. It just felt like the LEDs themselves ended up overpowering the resin rather than actually complementing it. And another thing that ATT statues seems to be well known for is their incredibly detailed model. Just look at the amount of details on Zoro's face, his abs, the scars on his body, all the divots for his muscles. Like, that shit is crazy. Even the amount of details in his swords as well. But outside of all those amazing things that ATT did to their statue, there is one more standout feature that this statue had that blew my mind. And that is the fact that if you take the supplied UV light and shine that on your statue, what you will see is the fact that on the parts of Zoro where he looks like he has haki covering him, he also has crazy looking UV veins that go all the way down to his chest. Like, I have never seen a statue that does this. Like, this is some insane craftsmanship and attention to detail that they did for this statue. And when it comes to some of the extra stuff that does come with your statue, you do get two heads that come with it. One with the bandana, which is the one that I went for with my statue, and you do get one without the bandana, but does seem to have a bit more of battle scars on it. And the second thing you get with your statue is this incredible looking plaque that seems to be made out of incredibly thick acrylic, and it has Zoro's Jolly Roger basically floating in the middle. The one that I got is number 65 out of 226. And another cool thing that this plaque does is by turning on the little dial at the bottom, it will actually shine RGB light on your Zoro plaque. So that is honestly incredibly cool, but do keep in mind that the battery itself will die, so it's probably not something you want to turn on all the time. Now, as a big Zoro fan myself, to be quite honest, this is such an incredible statue. I do love the sheer amount of details that went into this statue and that incredible nice touch with the UV light. To be quite honest, just that UV light piece alone makes this probably one of the best Zoro statues out there.